Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. We are here with another plan with me in my Erin Condren Life Planner. And the kit that I'm going to be using today is a kit from my shop actually, Keep It Simple Stickers, and it's called Look Up. It's very popular in my shop, and I wanted to use it this week not only because of the purples in the actual colorful planner and the purples in the kit, but also because this week the September Planners Collaborative sale begins on the 6th. And this kit will be 45% off in my shop starting on the 6th through the 10th, I believe. So if you're interested in this kit after watching the plan with me, then definitely click the link below, get it in your cart, follow me on Instagram, follow the Planners Collaborative on Instagram and Facebook, and snag this kit for 45% off. So let's take a look at it. This is the deluxe kit, and I've just pulled a few sheets. Actually, that's not true. I pulled every single sheet except one. So these glitter headers here are a la carte. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these though, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. This is page 1, your full boxes and appointment labels. This comes in Erin Condren, but if you've watched previous videos with me or follow me on Instagram or my shop, I also offer Happy Planner. Here are your checklists and some script and colored icons. Here are your mixed boxes pages. So you have 8 coordinating half boxes, 8 coordinating quarter boxes, some 3-lip checklists, bill due, rescheduled, no, so canceled, and a blank header. 4th page are your headers and little things, which I think I am going to be using, as well as some hand drawings, some script, and another icon, Sunday Fun Day. I think I'll be using all of those. This is your functional page with your weekend banner, flags, moving marquee, and other bill due icons, skinny checklists, and your weekly ombres. And then this is your washi page. So I have various lengths of washi for you there if you're Happy Planner or EC or Recollections, some stackable washi, and some daily habits. So the one page that I didn't print and pull is the date covers and the glitter headers. They come together on a page because I don't think I'm going to be using date covers, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be using the glitter headers, but I did pull those just in case I changed my mind. So let's go ahead and let's get started. And we are going to get started with the washi. So I'm going to pull that sheet. And I am going to use, I think, all of these strips. So let's start with the bottom. So I'm not pulling the date covers because I'm kind of on this like white space kick, so to speak. So I am going to stack these two, friends, the two whitest ones. And I don't think I want date covers. My date covers cover in Erin Condren from the top of the page to that first header because they can also be used in Happy Planner. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use this last skinny strip of washi up here right underneath the where the date covers would go, and I don't think that's straight. Okay, so things I'm realizing as I'm filming, friends. Number 1, I'm too quiet when I talk, and I think that's because usually my kids are asleep while I'm doing this. That's really pretty. I like that already. So I'm too quiet as I talk. Number 2, I desperately need to get a new tripod. I think I've been saying that for a while now. Okay. And number 3, what's the third thing? I feel like there was one thing. Talk louder, new tripod. I don't know. I've lost it, friends. I've lost it. I'm currently filming this on a Friday. My kids are, yes, asleep. Both of them are. I have the door of my office open to listen for my son because he went down after my daughter. And I haven't heard him yet. I heard him once while I was setting everything up, but I haven't heard him since then. Alright, so let's move on to full boxes. So I've been on this like kick recently of just white space. So I've been really enjoying doing white space planning. And I think I talked about her last weekend, Two Little Bow Babies. And I linked her in my last video, my last plan with me. And I'm going to link her again. I'm just deciding which ones I want to do, because I think I'll just work from here over. I think I want to do this darker one. So Two Little Bow Babies, she puts all of her full boxes up here, which I had never done up until last week. And then she, oh, I know what the third thing was. Okay, so the third thing that I'm realizing as I'm filming is that what I don't think of as straight when I lay stickers down actually does come across as relatively straight on camera. Like, part of me is like, okay, this isn't straight, but I think that it is. Like, you all probably are seeing it and it's probably straight, but in my mind, it's not straight. Anyways, that's the other thing I really need to work on, is when I'm talking, to stick with one story at a time. Think about what I'm going to say before I say it. And I tell my students that all the time when I was in the classroom. And yeah, I don't do that. So last week, Two Little Bow Babies inspired me to put my full boxes up here and do something a little bit different with my to-do section and my little bit section. So I am going to do that again this week because I really like how my current week, because I'm filming this on Friday, is looking. I'm really enjoying it. I'll show it to you in a little bit once I have everything laid down. So I'm going to put this quote box. This kit here, as I mentioned in my intro, has been like a definite bestseller in my shop. I think it's the colors, I think it's the gradient of the glitter. I think people really like Galaxy. I like Galaxy. So if you are interested, definitely pick this up if you don't have it already. It's in Ultimate, Mini Kit, and the Deluxe, which is a la carte. You can pick and choose which pieces you'd like if you look under the Deluxe listing. Beautiful. Alright, so let's take a look at last week. So this is how the current week is looking. I don't normally share my spreads as I fill them out, but I wanted to share this one because I've been really liking it. So I've been putting washi strips in. So today is currently Friday. Hook, film next week's plan with me, edit and upload. We'll see if all that gets done. I've been putting washi strips in and writing on them. This is from MP Studio Designs, by the way. And I've been really liking how full it's looking, yet there's still peaks of white space. And I love having these up here too, because it really kind of ties together, I think, the bottom washi and the full boxes. So I am going to continue with that this week. All right, so let's go ahead and let's put some headers in. So what I want to do is I want to alternate my to-dos, so like a to-do here, 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 and then I'm going to every other put today. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, and I'll be right back with you. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to follow this color pattern. I might alternate the gray and the light blue, but we'll see as I'm going along. All right, I'll be right back with you. All right, friends, I'm back. So I have all of my headers down. I'm really liking how that's looking. I think it looks really pretty. I just stuck with the color setup in the headers. I didn't end up flip-flopping like I thought I was going to do. So let's go ahead and let's put our checklist down. So I know this is looking a little wild, child, but as you've been watching me, I have been kind of discussing with you all about how I'm limiting myself to hold. limiting myself to 3 tasks per day because if I do more than that, I tend to get overwhelmed. So, and I really don't want to do that. I really don't want to be overwhelmed at home with my kids. So what I did was I just took a ruler and a pencil and I hold on, I'm make sure I'm doing this kind of the same, and I just drew a line for the top 3 or the bottom 3 depending on where it fell, and I just cut it, you know, nothing fancy. I have considered getting one of those fancy dancy slice tools, but have not committed to it yet. So I'll go ahead and lay these down, and then we can work on the sidebar and start going day by day. All right, friends, let's go ahead and let's throw a couple things down while I'm thinking of it. Let's do the weekend banner. Beautiful, and then we will go ahead and start with the sidebar. So, sidebar. I'm going to start with a this week header. And I've been setting up my sidebar pretty similar the past few weeks, so I am going to keep it that way. So I'm going to start with a ombre box. We'll start with the blue, and this is for shop-related to-dos, etc. Things that I need to get ready, need to do to get ready for the sale. And then let's go ahead and let's put this blank header in. And then put my habit trackers in, and I put 2 habit trackers in last week, and I ended up, well, I guess when you're watching it, it's last week, but as I'm planning it, it's this week. And I didn't end up using both of them, but I am going to try and use both of them this current week. So this first one is for social media, making sure I'm posting on social media, and the second one, I think I want it to be related to health. So, as a lot of you know, I don't know if I can say recently anymore. I gave birth about 5 weeks ago to my son. And, I've been, working on, let's see, I think I want to do a little bits header. Actually, maybe goals. Important. This last section is like my house to do, so we'll do important. And I have been working on losing my baby weight, and it's challenging with 2 kids to find time for myself and things of that nature. Eating healthy can be a challenge, and I'm going to use one of these 3-lip checklists here, and I'm considering adding the second one because usually I have more than 3, but I don't think it's gonna fit. So I think I'm just gonna finish it there with a couple pieces of washi from my washi page, and we'll just stack it up. So I think I want the second one to either be like exercising, even if that is just like going for a walk, or tracking my snacking, because that's probably my biggest downfall is snacking. So definitely something health related, something, focused on me related. I've gone ahead and opened it up, and I think we're ready for some day by day. All right, so the first thing that I want to do from Simply Beautiful Plans, I'm going to use these 2 this week, And I think the first one I'm going to use in relation to my health is I'm going to put this little bow here to remember to take care of me, and then the heart I'm going to use later in the week. So I thought that this blue really did a nice job with matching this color scheme with that light blue. All right, so this week is kind of a busy week, believe it or not. So the first thing I want to mark for Monday is that my husband is off of work, so I have a day off, and I'm going to mark that with a half box, because even though my husband has the day off, he still has to go to work. He is a band director, and he has a parade. So I'm going to mark the day off here, but then I'm also going to write in that he has a parade that day. The other thing I want to mark is Coffee Monday. So I'm going to put that, I believe, on a quarter box. And let's just use this glitter. I'm sorry if you can hear that dog out there, friends. I have my windows open today because it's such a nice day out here. It's just such a nice day outside in Michigan. It's been very, very hot, and it's definitely cooled down the past few days, so that's been really nice. All right, and I'm going to see if I can fit in. I need to decide if I want to put the meal littles up here or at the bottom. I think I'm going to put them at the bottom in the Today section. I'm going to go all the way down to that washi, like so. So that is Monday. Let's go on to Tuesday, and I am going to color block my littles. So we'll put that right up there, and I do have a TV show on Tuesday. My husband and I like to watch Ink Master. Anybody else like to watch Ink Master? I would say Ink Master is probably one of my top 5 favorite shows. Believe it or not. Yep, it is. It is. So Tuesday, my daughter goes to her sitters. So the first thing I want to do is I want to put down this bill due, so we remember that we need to pay our sitter. And she goes Tuesdays just to kind of give me a little bit of break, and I'm going to mark her going to her sitters with a quarter box. And then my son and I, we get to, you know, spend some time together. So it's a healthy thing for everybody. So something I really need to do on Tuesday, because I know that the doctor's office won't be open on Monday, is I need to schedule my daughter's 2.5-year appointment. I meant to do that in August, and it kind of got away from me, if I'm being completely honest. And then the other thing that's happening in the Planners Collaborative Facebook group, my giveaway is occurring. So I want to mark that, and I'm going to put that on a quarter box as well in the to-do section, because I actually have to post that. So we're going to put that here, and I'm going to put this little computer icon, because that's how I do all of my posting, is via my laptop. All right, so Wednesday, I don't have much in the to-do section, but in the Today section, the Big Ol' Live is occurring with Caitlin, so I want to mark that with probably a half box, because I need to end my giveaway, and I want to mark the Big Ol' Live, and then I also want to make sure I have space for the winner of the Big Ol' Live, what their custom little bit is, so I can write that down and communicate that to my husband. So I'm going to put the balloons here to kind of mark It's like a little celebration. We have a really good time at the live. I'm going to try and stay awake, Caitlin, because I know you watch these videos. I'm going to try and stay awake, but I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen. All right, the other thing that I want to mark down is on Wednesday in Michigan. The tickets for I'm going to say this wrong, Planjama go on sale. So it's my first ever, I'm going to use an appointment label for that. It's my first ever time considering going to a planner meetup. And I'm going to use this little credit card icon. And I think that I want to go. So the tickets go on sale that day. I think you have to register, I think is what is occurring, is you register that day and then you have to pay before like October 19th. But if I end up going, I would just probably pay that day, you know what I'm saying? And like not even consider not going. I would pay and then like, that means I'm going. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? I think y'all know what I'm saying. Right, so the biggest thing that I want to mark for Thursday is the TPC sale starts. So I'm going to put that in a half box because I will put the code, I'll put my discount, any additional things that I need to put in there, I will. Like if I need to contact my Facebook giveaway winner or Instagram winner or things like that. So I want to make sure that's marked. And did I put this? Yeah, it's in the today section. Put that here. My meal little. Oh my gosh, there's a motorcycle out there now, y'all. Can you hear that? I bet you can. Mercy. No, I'm just kidding. Don't really mind that much. I enjoy having my windows open more, to be quite honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and move to Friday. Start with my meal little just because I have that sheet out in front of me. And you know what, let's just go ahead and let's finish off with the meal littles. Sunday I have another show. It's called Unexpected on TLC. So I'm gonna mark that. I know, it's kind of like reality TV. It's not kind of, it is reality TV. And it's one of those like mindless kind of shows. I know. Feel free to judge, friends. I am okay with it. All right, so I think Thursday, that's the only thing going on. Let's move to Friday. Friday is my husband's first football game. So I want to mark that. And from my shop, I pulled these little football stickers, Big Bit football stickers. I use them in my monthly spread. And I want to put that on a quarter box in the today section. So I was like, let's do the blue, but I did the blue up here. Let's do this one. And then I believe on Friday, my daughter is going to see my dad. She spends time with my dad every Monday. They go to story time together because my son is just too, he's just too small. He doesn't have any of his vaccinations yet. So I don't like taking him to, well, okay. It's not that I don't like taking him places, because I do. I take him to the grocery store, I take him to doctor's appointments, things like that. But like places with a lot of little kids, I'm not like super in love with taking him to. Does that make sense? Oh, speaking of my son. All right, friends, so I went ahead and I put the Friday down here, the Friday sticker. And I don't know where my video cut off, but my son was crying and my dog was barking and the motorcycle finally left. So what I was saying is that every Monday, my daughter goes to story time with my dad because I don't like taking him to places with a lot of kids because he's not vaccinated. think that's what I was saying. All right, so Saturday is an important day because it is the first day of my daughter's gymnastics. So I'm using that other foil tart, and it has silver in it, which I love. And I'm putting that on Saturday. And then, oh, going back to Friday. Friday's my laundry day. So I'm gonna put the laundry script here. And let's see, Saturday, I will probably end up going grocery shopping. So let's put that in the to-do section. And I think that is about it. All right, friends, I'm sorry I have to cut this video short. My son needs me, but I hope that you really enjoyed it. Definitely give this video a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe down below. Check out my kit. Here's what I have left over from the Look Up collection. If you're interested, definitely check out my shop during the Planners Collaborative sale starting this Thursday. Bye, friends!